What's up everybody, Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new video today to talk about box number 3 in that big unboxing video I did a couple of days ago. This is the Adidas Ace 17 Purecontrol. I am super excited about this shoe. As you can see by the box, we've got this nice little suitcase. This is a special unboxing. You get, number 1, a string bag, and these stickers just say that the chrome coating on the bottom of this shoe will wear off during play, but will not affect the performance of this product. So once again, another warning there. It'll probably be very hard for you guys to see that. You get a shoe horn, very useful with these, and extra insoles. These are just the normal insoles that you would get with the other Ace models. A nice piece, again, a very nice piece of soft suede material on the top, but a normal traditional Ace insole that we've seen for the last 2 years. This is a shoe I've been very excited about. Of course, I owned the 16 Purecontrol, Ace 16 Purecontrol, and I was a big fan of them and actually used that for the majority of last year as my game shoe. The criticism of the Ace 16 Purecontrol when it came out was, of course, that it had no laces. It was both the selling point and the criticism of it. Some people hated it because it just didn't fit their foot right, and then they had no way to adjust it given that there were no laces. I, on the other hand, had a good experience. My foot actually fit the Purecontrol very well. I have a wide foot, so it fills out a lot of the dead space, and the midfoot very well, so it's naturally tight on my foot. But over time, the collar design of the Ace 16, across all of the models, the Prime Knit, the Purecontrol, the collar was a lot looser than on this new Tech Fit system that you see here with the control skin. That little bit of material in there is an internal cage. On the previous generation, it was made out of Prime Knit, so the same material that you would have in the forefoot was under here. This time, it's a synthetic leather material, so it's a lot, number 1, firmer. It's still stretchy given that it's attached with elastic bands down here on the inside, but the material itself doesn't stretch as much as the Prime Knit material, so it's going to give you a much better lockdown in this version, the 17 version, compared to the 16 version. So you got a new collar, a new internal cage. They've updated the materials. You have Prime Knit up here in the forefoot, but it's now this 3D upper Prime Knit with a new woven pattern that actually looks very good to me. I really like the way it looks. And then for the back half, or the back 2/3 of the shoe, you have control skin. So this is the same material that you have on the Prime Knit version and on the leather version, as well as the Purecontrol. So all 3 top of the line Ace models use control skin. And then you've got non-stop grip dots that are across the entire upper. So that's the 3rd change. So we've gone over upper, we've gone over internal cage, and we've gone over the actual collar. And the last change is the addition of boost. You've got some boost material down in the bottom of the shoe down there, and you also have a boost insole. So while it's a very thin layer of boost, they do give you that boost material. It's not going to change the complete feel of the shoe. There's just not enough boost. I have a pair of Adidas Ultra Boost running shoes. I've actually done a video on that. I can leave it linked up in the corner. And those are probably the most comfortable running shoes I've ever had in my life. It's nice to see that Adidas is trying to give you, this premium shoe. They're trying to give it that, I guess, material. They're trying to give it that premium feel. But there's just not enough of it to actually make that much of a difference. The stud pattern is the exact same. Again, you've got this chrome finish over here, so the paint sort of fades from white to blue, and this is what they're warning that's going to come off. But the stud pattern's the same. It's got the sprint frame. It's flexible where it needs to be. It's rigid where it needs to be. The studs are conical, so they're good for both artificial and firm ground surfaces. Because the Purecontrol doesn't have any laces, they needed to give you a way to provide enough lockdown and enough responsiveness. So when I'm making cuts, the 3 stripes over here act as your support system. I made a video on the Adidas Ace 17 Purecontrol when it first came out, talking about the collar and the whole mishap with the initial colorway where the red one had the same upper material as the 16 Purecontrol. I'm going to leave that linked up here in the right-hand corner. You can go check that video out, but I was so excited about this new upper on the Purecontrol because I really think that this collar, in combination with the new cage, is going to give a lot of people what they were looking for from the Purecontrol. The old one, there was this gap in the collar. It was a little bit loose in the collar, and over time it stretched to the point where it just didn't give you the same lockdown anymore. But I really think they fixed everything they needed to fix with this one, and I am super excited about this. And last but not least, the colorway is phenomenal. I've been the biggest fan of white and blue shoes You know, since I think the first time I really became a massive fan of white and blue shoes was on the Adidas Predator, the Beckham ones, the Predator Pulse in 2004. And then you throw in a little bit of pink, and I personally have no problem with pink, and I think it looks very, very good. So this is the alternate colorway of the blue Blast Pack, and I think these are just sick. That's pretty much it, guys, so stay tuned to the video. I'm going to slip these guys on. We're going to talk about fit and feel, and of course sizing, and you'll get a good look at what this colorway looks like on feet. So there's a quick look at the Adidas Ace 17 Purecontrols on feet, and I need to say, from right out of the box, these things just happen to fit me very, very well. They're nice and snug where they need to be. They're still roomy enough where they need to be. And you can see the difference in the new collar. Look how tight that is in comparison to the old one. There's no gaps between my foot and the collar itself. So they fixed that right away. They've made this much more responsive, much more lockdown in this shoe in comparison to the 16s. And they just happen to fit me very, very well. So for me, it's a great thing. I have zero complaints about the fit. Another thing that they did very, very well is I think they've nailed the height of the collar. I find the Nike ones to be too exaggerated and too high at this point. I think Adidas have found the perfect balance between a boot in every sort of definition of the word and a soccer cleat. So they've got this nice modern twist with a higher cut, but they haven't gone overboard with it. So the collar, in my opinion, the height of it is perfect. I love the new Tech Fit system, as I said before. There's no gaps now between my foot and the actual shoe, so it feels much more responsive. It also looks better in my opinion. And again, the new upper, the new sort of control skin area, all this part over here, the new control skin with the little piece of, you know, fused material that goes up the middle, has just allowed for a much better fit and a much more lockdown, I should say. So fit is true to size. They're nice and comfortable on me. Again, the forefoot is a little bit wider than the midfoot, something I find to be true with all of the Ace models. If you're interested in getting a pair for yourself, I would still suggest going true to size. Just know that they are a little bit more snug in the midfoot. I suspect that will soften up and change a little bit over time as the shoe gets worn. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. This was Mike McIntyre with All Things Sports. And stay tuned to the channel to make sure you don't miss anything. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash that like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing for more videos. See you guys next time on All Things Sports by Mike McIntyre.